Good day. Well, we have begun our third week of the Lenten season. Time is going rather quickly, as it always does. So let us ask ourselves, where do we find ourselves as we are almost halfway through this season? This is a good opportunity to take stock. Are we struggling to slow down and listen to God speaking to us? At the beginning of Lent, Pope Francis told us that Lent is a time to proclaim that God alone is Lord, challenging us to drop the pretenses of being self-sufficient and the need to put ourselves at the center of things, to be the top of the class, to think that by our own abilities we can succeed in life and transform the world around us without God's grace. Francis tells us that Lent is a time of truth, a time to drop the masks that we put on ourselves to appear perfect in the eyes of the world. It's a time to reject the lies we tell ourselves, to struggle to be aware of our own hypocrisies, to break the chains of our own individualism, and to focus, as Lent is always about, almsgiving, charity, prayer, some kind of fasting. And to, as Francis says, rediscover the joy of not accumulating material goods, but the joy of caring for those who are poor and afflicted. To put God at the center of our lives, to pray in dialogue with God from the center of our heart. And he says it in such great words. He says to become free from the dictatorship of full schedules, of crowded agendas, and superficial needs. He then says that we need to choose things that really matter. What a great question for us to ask ourselves this Lenten season. Are we really making choices that matter in our lives and for the lives of other people? So what he said to us at the beginning of Lent is so challenging, a lot to take in. But let us keep struggling to listen to God, to strengthen our spiritual lives, to come out of Lent more at peace with ourselves and with our God by choosing things that are really important. Have a good rest of the Lenten season, everyone.